Thank you for watching. In this video we explain what is on board the TUI Dreamliner in premium and economy cabins and what to expect on the long-haul in-flight service. We fly from Birmingham Airport to Barbados in economy, and we give you a review of our flight experience plus an overview of the facilities at Birmingham Airport. If you booked a Marella cruise and are flying with TUI, we provide some extra information at the end on what to expect on embarkation day. TUI operates the Boeing 7879 Dreamliner on long-haul flights of 7 hours or more. The aircraft has 345 seats, 63 in premium economy and 282 in economy. There is in-flight entertainment featuring on-demand TV programs, movies and games, alongside a multi-course meal and drink service. Economy versus premium. We show you the key differences between the cabins: seat size, leg room, entertainment, meals and drinks, amenities and the cost. We booked a Marella Cruise Holiday direct with TUI online, flying in economy. You can upgrade to premium for £944 for 2 return, or if travelling in economy, pay extra £89 for 2 return to choose your seats 90 days before flying. We didn't pay the extra, and TUI allocated our seats at online check-in 48 hours before our flight. Be aware though, you will not at any point be able to pick your own seats. Luckily we were allocated seats together, 36E and 36F in the centre section. However, there was no window seats, but we were thankful to be sitting together. Despite Storm Dara's best efforts, we arrived without incident at Birmingham Airport around 6 AM for our 9 AM flight to Barbados and proceeded to the TUI check-in zone. We were asked if we were going on a cruise and given a ship tag to attach to our cases, then queued for the self-service bag tag. We tagged our cases and then joined the bag drop queue. We had a Barbados immigration form, which no one asked to check, just our passports, and the whole process took around 15 minutes. We then went to Greg's and bought a cheese and ham baguette to eat after security. There were long lines to get through security, even though it was only 6:30 in the morning. We made it through screening by 7:30. The 9 AM flight was shown as boarding gate to be announced in 1 hour 45 minutes, which gave us our first indication that the flight was delayed. As the gate wasn't going to be announced until 15 minutes after the plane was due to depart, we grabbed a coffee and a seat in Starbucks and ate our baguette. After that, there was plenty of time for a quick wander around the duty-free shopping to see what there was. For a regional airport, Birmingham has a really good range of facilities, nice shops and good choice of places to eat and drink. After what felt like ages, it was finally time to go to gate number 41. It is the furthest departure gate away from the terminal at 345 metres and an average walk time of 7 minutes. We've got a tip: if you go to the gate as soon as possible, because there's very limited seating once you get there, and chances are you'll be stood for a long time before you board the flight. Due to the delay and everyone arriving at the gate together, there were no seats and most people had to stand, making it feel a little bit chaotic and uncomfortable. We were called to board the aircraft after premium passengers and priority groups. You can take a piece of hand luggage at no extra cost. The luggage must not weigh more than 10 kilograms and must fit within the specified dimensions. This is in addition to a small handbag or laptop case which must fit under the seat.
Thank you.
Complimentary meals are included with all long-haul flights. Menus vary depending on the destination and flight time, and all the meals are followed by a hot drink. Stewards will also pass through the cabin with a complimentary bar service offering soft, hot and alcoholic drinks. If you fancy snacking in between meals, you can order small bites like crisps and chocolate. Just flick through the cafe magazine to see what's available, but please note that larger items like hot snacks and sandwiches are not available on long-haul flights. On the long-haul flight to Barbados, you will get a complimentary 3-course meal served with wine and hot drink, as well as access to the drinks from the bar during the flight. There is also a lighter meal served just before landing. The drinks service started 45 minutes after takeoff. Full-size cans of soft drinks and beer plus a choice of wines and spirits were offered. The stewards offered another drink on the way back to the galley, which was very generous of them. Lunch was served 90 minutes after takeoff. We didn't get a choice of meal and were served chicken pie, mash and vegetables, cheese and crackers, bread roll, side salad, chocolate and caramel mousse, then tea and coffee afterwards. A second drink service 3 hours 45 before landing, and again refills were offered on the way back to the galley. There was also a lighter meal served just before landing. Marella cruise passengers were asked to wait until the buses were ready, and then we got off and boarded the next available bus, waiting at the plane steps. So our overall thoughts: would we fly with TUI again? Check-in was well organised, no queues and very friendly service. The departure gate experience was a little chaotic with big queues and limited space, but was caused by the delayed flight and the last-minute gate call. We had a really good long-haul flight experience with excellent cabin crew service. Food overall was good and a nice drink selection which was generously served throughout the flight. Seats were comfortable and the in-flight entertainment had a good range of options. Cabin crew announcements were clear and informative about the delays and during the flight. If you have special meal requirements, you must pre-order before you fly, as no gluten-free, vegan or vegetarian options are provided on board. Give yourself plenty of time to check in and get through security. Even early in the morning there can be large slow-moving queues. Head for the departure gate as soon as you can. There is limited seating when you get there and we stood for a long time. If you are on a Marella cruise and want to buy some duty-free, buy on board the aircraft and keep your receipt to show as you board the ship. If you're taking diving equipment, show your diving certificate at check-in and TUI will give you an extra 5k luggage allowance free. If you need extra luggage, it's cheaper to buy at the time of booking or afterwards by logging on to Flight Extras. You must do this before online check-in, otherwise you'll be charged a higher excess luggage rates at the airport. TUI Airways allows you to pool your hold luggage allowance with anyone else travelling on your booking, but each bag can only weigh up to 25 kilograms. Sports equipment, you will need to call TUI as soon as possible to pre-book it onto the flight. If you don't, they may refuse at the airport. If you are travelling in economy and want to sit together or have a seat in a specific location, then you should prepay and choose your seats. On our flight it cost $85 extra for the two of us return. If you don't pay extra, then TUI will auto-allocate your seats at online check-in 48 hours before, and you cannot change these unless they help you at the airport. If on a Fly Cruise Holiday, bear in mind you will need to carry your hand luggage with you on the transfer bus to the port. The buses are small and have limited luggage space on board, and overhead racks are not wide enough for a carry-on case. We took 2 large rucksacks and this worked out really well for us. The journey to Bridgetown Cruise Terminal took roughly 30 minutes, and then we were in the departures hall and queued up to get our cruise cards and then sent to another desk to complete check-in. We headed through the hall and made our way to the gangway. There was a small queue, but this was quick moving and the whole process was very smooth. You get 20 kilograms of hold luggage included when you book a Marella cruise and a Marella cruise and stay holiday and fly with TUI Airways. Under 2s get a 10 kilogram allowance, and you can store a fold and push chair and or car seat in the hold for free. You can share your allowance with others on your booking as long as no single bag weighs more than 25 kilograms. As for hand luggage, you can take one item weighing no more than 10 kilograms. In addition to the piece of hand luggage, you can also bring one small personal item, like a laptop or a handbag, but this must be small enough to be stored under the seat in front of you. You can also bring your pushchair with you on board, as long as it weighs less than 10 kilograms and has a hand luggage label provided during check-in. This will count as your larger piece of hand luggage for an adult on the booking, meaning you'll have to have this and one small piece of hand luggage that fits under the seat in front of you. There is the option to use your pushchair at the airport and hand it to a member of staff at the gate before you board, but please make our ground staff aware when you check in, as you will need a label for this too. If your cruise is sailing from Barbados, you will have bonded luggage, which means your luggage will be transported from the airport to the ship as part of the bonded luggage service. If this applies to you, it will be noted in your booking confirmation. It's important to check, as it's only available at certain times. You'll receive a luggage label 14 days before you travel, which you'll need to secure to your luggage, and at the airport check-in you'll get a special ship luggage label, and your case will be security sealed and transported for you. You won't need to collect it at Barbados Airport, as it will be delivered direct to your cabin. Passengers exit the plane and will board buses at the plane steps and be taken directly to the cruise port without entering the airport. If you want to buy any duty-free, then you can buy it on the plane, and we believe you can consume this on the ship providing you have a TUI receipt.